Hello everyone, welcome to day 11 of my Advent series, which means it is Wednesday, the 11th of December 2024. I'm having to think about it. It's quite early. What is the time? It's 8 something. 8:13, isn't it, Daisy May? I don't know what you're after, but there's no food here, my love. No, come here then. Oh, you. Oh, she's so lovely, aren't you? Oh, are you smelling my Neal's yard? Yes, I'm using Neal's yard on my face. Not for my advent calendar. I've not started any of that. So yes, it's early. The recycling have already been. Last night, about 11:30. No, it wasn't as late as that. About 11. I thought, oh heck, I've got to put the recycling out because I'm sure I'll still be in my bed when they come and collect. They've actually collected it today. They didn't last week. They came, I saw them, and then they didn't collect. So it's all been done. I'm up to date with my recycling. Phew. I've already been out, collected me empties in case a neighbour decides to nick my lovely new bag. So that's all done. I've not had anything yet, no coffee or tea or anything. I thought I'll get cracked on. Mark's already gone to work. It probably went about 7:30. I've had a lovely shower. I'm wearing a very old jumper, but it's a nice one. It's my sort of geography teacher jumper with the patches. It's a Joe Brown's. Thought I'd better change, you know, in case I got any comments. I thought we'd start today. We're actually going to start the day with the dreaded human body doodah, because I don't think we've got an experiment today. So I thought we'll start with that. But just for nostalgic reasons, I thought since I've got my little record player out, I've popped disc 11 in the record player. So let's have a listen to what we would have been listening to this time. I don't know how many years ago. It's at least 2 years ago. It might be 3. I don't know when I did the Advent series that included this record player. But anyway, it's a few years ago. So let's go back in time to December the 11th, whatever year it was. Wasn't that delightful? What is that tune? It's very familiar. Oh, I did have a list that must be in the box. Oh no, here it is. 11. Oh, of course it's Away in a Manger. There's some foreign stuff on here as well, isn't it? But yeah, that was Away in a Manger. Oh, that just reminds. Does it remind you? But it reminds me of nativity plays, because all the kiddies would do. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus. Oh, innocent times. I don't think they're probably not allowed anymore. I don't know. I don't have much to do with children and schools. Well, nothing, in fact. So they've probably been banned, haven't they? Because they'll offend somebody, I don't know. Oh right, okay, yeah. What we're doing? This. Now, I tried to be clever, and it doesn't work out. We're on to the second layer, like a second layer of a box of chocolates. So I thought, well, I'll try and put the first layer underneath, so I've got the second layer on top. Didn't work. So, I did get 11. Is it 11th? It is. It is day 11. Honestly, I've got the memory of a goldfish. It is day 11 still. Let's pop it under there. Right. Here we go. Let's have a look inside number 11 box. I think we might have the rib cage. We have, finally. Tarquin, it's your lucky day. Right. I don't think it's going to help for everything. I think his intestines are still going to fall out, aren't they? How many points of attachment are there? Oh, it is 6, but he's got 6 little holes. Well, that's not gone in. Oh dear. No. Right. There's his rib cage. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Oh, it's not quite vertical. Wow. It does stay in. I think the intestines are holding in his liver and pancreas. Oh, finally you can stand up, Tarky. With Tarquin finally erect, we can now read some interesting facts about the ribs. Ribs are like the body's natural armour. They form a protective cage around important organs like the heart and lungs, keeping them safe. The human body has 12 pairs of ribs, making a total of 24 ribs. In your body, the ribs come in different shapes and sizes. Some are long and flat, while others are short and curved. They work together like a team to keep us protected. The last 2 pairs of ribs are special. They're called floating ribs because they aren't directly attached to the breastbone. They sort of float in the back. Many people find their ribs ticklish. It's a sensitive area, and even a gentle touch can make you laugh. Ribs play a crucial role in helping us breathe. When we breathe in, our ribs move up and down, making room for our lungs to expand and take in air. Ribs are connected to the spine in the back and the breastbone in the front by special joints. These joints allow the ribs to move a bit, giving us flexibility. The first 7 pairs of ribs are attached to the breastbone by a special kind of cartilage. This cartilage is like a cushion or padding, a strong, flexible tissue that covers the ends of your bones and helps them move smoothly without rubbing together. As we grow, this cartilage turns into bone. Like some other parts of your body, your ribs can regenerate, so if they get a little cracked or broken, they can heal on their own. And because we haven't got any silly experiments to do today, I've got some more information to read out about the rib cage, and while I'm reading it, you can look at this picture of a rib cage. The clavicular articulation is a joint that connects the collarbone to the shoulder blade. It helps us move our arms in different directions, like reaching up high or swinging them back and forth. The sternum, also known as the breastbone, is like a strong shield that protects our heart and lungs inside our chest. It also helps anchor our ribs and muscles, giving us support and helping us breathe and move around. The manubrium is like the top part of a puzzle where the sternum collects to the collarbones and the first rib. It provides support to the upper chest. The xiphoid process is a tiny pointy tip at the bottom of the sternum. While it might seem small, it helps anchor muscles and connective tissues in the abdomen, providing support and stability to the upper body. Costal cartilage is a flexible connector between our ribs and the sternum. It allows our rib cage to move when we breathe and protects our chest organs like the heart and lungs, while giving our upper body structure and support. Well, that's the rib cage for you, and we'll still carefully move Tarquin out the way. Hopefully there's not going to be a load of crashing when his organs drop to the floor. No, his organs are intact. I've sorted out the Playmobil market, Christmas market, advent calendar. Oh, the pussy's fallen over again. So we've got Tristram here playing ice hockey. The pussycat's waiting for something from the lady. Maybe wants to lick out the lady's hot chocolate when she's finished with it. And The Santa is still drinking his hot chocolate. We've got the squirrels staying away from the cat. And we've still got the iced biscuits. A new batch had to be made after the squirrels had them the last time. Okay, let's take out the advent calendar and look for number 11. There it is. Sort of a medium-sized one today. Ah, well. When little Tristram has finished playing with himself, because there's no one else to play with him with the his game of ice hockey, it must be a bit boring. We only have one hockey stick there. If we had another one, at least Mildred or Santa could help, but never mind. Oh, I don't know why that's stuck down. We have here a little... Oh, heck. I've got to connect some very thin cord to the end of this little sled here. There we go, there's the little sled or sledge. Made a bit of a balls up here. I just need to get the scissors and trim that end off. But now little Tristram can pull this along to the top of the hill before getting on it and whizzing down to the bottom. We don't have any hills in the advent calendar, but we'll have to pretend. So there we have Satan Claus pulling Tristram along, ready to enslave him at his slave labour camp in the North Pole, with all the other poor elves being forced to make toys for the children of the world. Okie dokie, it's Neal's yard time. Crikey, on the last day, this will all turn blue, won't it? As blue as my language. Now 11. Here it is. Let me just check. It is number 11. Oh, it's another of these. It's a soothing skin salve with calendula, whatever that is. Oh, we've got something to say about it. Let's have a quick look. Peel here. I've had to cut my nails because they were getting far too long. And of course I need nails to get this sticker open so we can see the instructions for use. What's it a salve for? The general skin area perhaps? I'm not sure. Softens and quenches very dry skin with soothing calendula and nourishing shea butter. Massage into dry skin. Well, I will if I find any dry bits, but for now it's going back in the drawer, and the drawer is going back in the advent calendar. To end today's video, which I'm trying to keep a little bit shorter because many of you are bored by the long rambling videos, we're going to pick out another mindfulness doodah. Right, there we go. Oh, that one. I've found one. I've chosen folks. Let's put the lid back on. And we'll see what we've got here. They do like bears, don't they, at the Mindfulness Company. Here's another type of bear. Wearing a hat, a Santa hat. And he's got some mittens on a string. I can remember having mittens on a string. I must have been quite young. You'd have them on a big long string going up both arms of your big coat so that you never lost them. I did lose an item of clothing once, deliberately. I don't know why I did it, but it was a school jumper. I remember distinctly on the way home, walking home from school, because back in my day, folks, we walked to and from school, no matter what the weather was. We didn't have parents taking us. So anyway, I walked or cycled to school, but I did walk to school when I was at primary school. In Lingfield, and I remember for some reason putting my navy or grey school v-neck jumper into a post box and then having to go home and crying to my mum. I think I had to write, I wrote a letter, a note, and put it in the post box saying, "Postman, I posted my jumper." I don't know what happened to it. I don't think my mum was best pleased. Right. Okay, so today we're going to be attentive to others. From close family members to the neighbour whose name you can't quite remember, Christmas regularly works as an instigator for social interactions. Oh no, they're my worst form of interaction. Oh, I don't like to be sociable. Oh, I've got to try though. Next time you stop for a chat, try not just to go through the motions. Make it a more fulfilling experience by keeping the following 2 points in mind. 1. Make eye contact. Try and really see the person you're talking to, their expressions, mannerisms, and the way they are interacting with you. 2. Practice mindful listening. Try to truly listen to what the other person is saying. Don't just wait for your chance to speak. Don't try to anticipate what they're going to say or worry about what you're going to say. Just listen, then react. See where the conversation takes you. Your conversations may be a touch slower, but they will also be more thoughtful. You may forget to practice these methods for every interaction, but don't worry, just try and do it for the next one. This exercise can really help you appreciate your interactions with other people a lot more rather than autopiloting your way through them. Well, I have to admit I do autopilot my way through conversations. My neighbour came and collected a parcel that I took in a couple of days ago, and it was very quick, very brief. I knew he was coming. I looked through the peephole. I was ready with the thing to give to him. I think it was a keyboard for a computer. So he knocked on. Before he even said anything, I shoved it in his face. And I just said, oh, there you go. And he said, thanks. I said, bye. And that was it. It was over within 10 seconds. And that's how I liked it. But I'm expecting a delivery today of a domestic appliance of some sort. This chap, he seems to come a lot. I seem to see him more now than Simon, my every courier. I think he's a DPD driver. He's called Christopher. He's one of the few English, native English, I'd say. Simon's native English, Christopher is native English. A lot of them, especially Amazon are very rude. I got some Amazon things delivered yesterday, and yes, some of them, they don't even wait for you to answer the door. You just find a pile of boxes on the step, and they're already gone. They're already, you don't see them for dust. I think rude. Okay, so what's this? Oh yeah, we've got to be attentive. That's right. I'm trying to be attentive to my viewers. I can't see you. I can't hear you. You can speak to me, obviously, underneath the video. But yeah, that's something I just try and... I don't like interacting on the whole. I'm awkward. I'm a very socially awkward person. Here, in my living room, in front of my camera, fine, I look, I might appear that I'm quite gregarious, quite confident, but no, I'm not at all. When I get out of the house, I'm like, eek, eek, eek. And then sometimes when I do find myself talking too much, if someone starts it off, and especially if it's something I'm interested in, then it's blah, 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 blah. So I don't know if that's maybe an autistic trait. I don't know if it is. I don't think I am autistic. I might have a little bit of autism. A little bit. But yeah, I can talk for England to a relative stranger if it's a subject I want to talk about. But then I realise, hang on, I think they're being bored by me. At least I have the insight of sort of realising that sometimes I can be a little bit odd, as we all can be, I expect. But yeah, I don't like to be centre of attention. I know that's odd saying that. I've got 2 YouTube channels, well 3 if you include Roger's Box of Delights, which I don't do anything with. So it's yeah, I'm all right here chatting to you on a one-to-one basis, but I don't like crowds. I don't like new things, So if people were to meet me, they might think I'm rude or standoffish, and it's not that at all. It's because I am a shy person. I am a shy person. Believe it or not. Okie dokie, folks. Well, I'm going to finish now. I've gone on for too long. I was hoping to make it short and sweet, but I've, Shut up, Roger! Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Please tune in same time, same place tomorrow. When Tarquin, I'll still have to be careful with you, Tarky. I don't trust you. It's like Buckaroo. You could just suddenly spew all your offal out. Oh, you pervert. Well, when you have he's going to be getting a full brain soon, aren't you? Yeah? You are. You cheeky boy. You are. So yes, tune in tomorrow. There may be an experiment, I'm not sure. I've not looked that far ahead. But of course, we'll be learning more about the human body. We'll be adding more to Playmobil Christmas market. Obviously, another drawer will be opened in the Neal's Yard Advent Calendar. And another mindfulness doodah is going to be picked out of the jar. So, see you then. It's a date. Enjoy. Well, you're seeing this in the evening, unless you're living in Australia. If you're watching in Australia, enjoy your day if it's morning time. If it's evening time when you're watching this, enjoy your evening. I hope you sleep well and have a great Thursday. That's right, I got it right. Have a great Thursday, folks. And I'll see you on Thursday evening if you're watching this in the UK. Oh, for fuck's sake, Roger, shut up. Bye.